Hello and welcome at Sinnissippi Centers here today. We're talking with Tammy Stewart, who is our Director of Specialty Services. And we're going to take on a topic that a lot of people have probably had some experience with, whether it be themselves or maybe a family member or a coworker or something. And that topic is depression. Welcome. Thanks for joining us, Tammy.
Thank you.
Well, let's get right to it. Most people have felt sad or depressed at one time or another over perhaps it's a loss. It's a normal reaction to loss or other things that happen in life, difficulties, those kinds of things. But that's not what we're talking about. Can you tell us what is depression when it's more than just, say, what I just described, more than just a temporary thing, more than just something like that?
Sure. So when sadness persists and lasts for days to weeks on end, and it can also include just general lack of interest in things that you've typically enjoyed doing, and then it starts to impact different areas of life, such as your place of employment. You could be missing more days than what's typical. It could have a negative impact on your relationships with others. Same thing goes with your social circle. So when it starts to impact your functioning, then it's time to explore that this might be major depression.
Sure. And so you did get into some of the symptoms. I think another one that I hear from time to time is feeling emotionally numb for very long periods of time. You kind of alluded to that in, lack of interest in some things, but that sort of that emotional numbness, maybe the idea that maybe they're not feeling things or certainly not feeling them intensely. That's probably another way that it is described, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And what are some of the other symptoms besides what you already went over? So something for people to look for if they or a loved one are experiencing depression.
Yeah, there's a variety of other symptoms that a person can explore. Sleep. A person can get too much or too little. Appetite. Again, a person can eat too much or too little. Interestingly, a person can start to have physical symptoms. So headaches, digestive issues, feeling nauseous, and a person could experience pain when they don't have an injury. Excessive crying, feelings of hopelessness, helplessness, guilt, feeling worthless, difficulty concentrating, kind of that brain foggy feeling that has been expressed from time to time. Sometimes general restlessness. So there's just a variety of different symptoms that can interplay depending on who you are. The main two symptoms would be just intense sadness and lack of interest, coupled with a variety of the things that I just mentioned. When depression is severe, then a person can also start to have thoughts of death or suicide. If that's the case, then we do have a crisis number that's always available at our agency that's listed above. So please reach out if you're ever feeling like you're having thoughts of suicide.
Sure, and we do have that up on the screen. I'll keep that up on the screen for just a moment so people can even write that down if they want to. So if somebody is seeing some or all of these symptoms, you may not see all of them all at once, but,
right.
but some of them. What is the next step? Because there is hope for treatment. Depression is very treatable. We know that. And so what is their next step then?
Absolutely. Depression is very, very treatable. Again, I always like folks to meet up with their primary care physician just to get a physical, to rule out any medical interplay. But aside from that, again, a mental health professional that you can meet with, explore the symptoms that you're experiencing so you can get a solid, accurate diagnosis, so then a treatment plan can be put into place to then focus on that recovery.
Well, thank you for all of the great information. I do want to say, and we'll provide the link at the end of the video. If another thing to do is to get some more information about depression and other things, and Sinnissippi's website is a great resource for that. We have a wonderful links page. It's there to use for that purpose if anybody wants to do a little research and learn a little bit about depression or anything else that we can help with. So it is there, and we'll put that at the end. Any very brief final parting thoughts, Tammy?
Yeah, mental health diagnoses are very treatable, and getting treatment as soon as you're feeling those signs or symptoms will get you on that road to recovery faster. So I just like to generate that there is hope out there, so please reach out.
Well, thank you so much for joining us and giving us all of that great information. We appreciate you spending your time.
Thank you.